Hey, what is up, car tubers? Diego here. Welcome into another video. Today I have for you the rummaging through to knowledge on the sports cars Detour, but I have to make a correction. I was going back through my videos and doing an audit for my Ryan Sandberg cards, and I noticed that the cards that I got from Zach and Porter in their generosity are the wrong numbers. This is actually card number 771. This is card number 772, and this is card number 773. Apparently, I had other videos back in October that raised my count, and I just never acknowledged it before I went through and did the video for Zach and Porter. So thank you, Zach and Porter, for getting me to 773. I have a few more cards to add to that, but right now I'm auditing my collection there. Now on to the rummaging through the knowledge. Got a few cards here that just rummaging through. Here's a Grant Williams on an Emergent Panini Prism. Got a Kevin Willis. I always like those Collector's Choice art cards right there. I've got some other older cards here. I got Randy White for the Mavericks. And I got a Tim Perry. Another old card I have here is Bob Lanier. Got an NBA Hoops card of Kevin Gamble. Glenn Rice in that art card. Always liked Glenn Rice. I thought he was a pretty good player. I'm surprised I don't collect them as much. Terrell Terry, rated rookie. Got a few of these optic rookies here. Like Jaden McDaniel. And I have a Zeke Naji. And a Kenyon Martin Jr. Go back to another rookie, an older rookie, Volkov. Don't remember much about Volkov there. Got a Buddy Hield and a die cut. As you can see, my finger down there. There's Buddy Hield. And then 6 million point man, Stacey Ogman. Basically scored the team 6 million point. Or the NBA is 6 million point. That's it. That's what they're talking about here. I thought that was a pretty cool card there. Stacey Ogman is also my birthday buddy, but he's not the main focus. Today we're gonna go over Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers, this pretty plain 1990, 1991 hoops card. You know, Glenn Rivers, a.k.a. Doc Rivers, the coach of the NBA 76ers. Glenn Rivers played from 1983 to 1996 and then became a coach from 1999 to the current present day with the Sixers. I think he had more success, individual success as a coach than he did as a player. As a coach, he's a 3-time All-Star coach. NBA championship. He has 1,197 wins as of March 30th, I think it was that I did this, in the AM hours of that day. And then he's also recognized as one of the top 15 coaches in the NBA, according to some polls. Doc Rivers is just is a key subject. But I really wanted to look into the Seth Curry thing. He coached his son-in-law, Seth Curry. I thought that was pretty cool. He also coached his son at one time, and I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool that he coached his son-in-law and his son. And I was looking into that, seeing what the relationship was, and kind of what I got was that he has quite a bit of talented athletes in his family. And we'll start with his uncle, who is Jim Brewer, a former NBA player. He has a cousin, Byron Irvin, who also played in the NBA. He has another cousin, Ken Singleton, who played in the MLB. So that's pretty cool. He also we know Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers plays in the NBA right now. He's a father-in-law to Seth Curry, but his daughter played volleyball in college. She was a good volleyball player in college. His oldest son, Jeremiah Rivers, played in the D League, but never really got to the NBA. And his youngest son, Spencer, he's currently playing in basketball in college. So I thought that was pretty cool. He's got a very athletic family that he's in. Another thing that I read when I was looking up Doc Rivers that was kind of interesting was that when John Smoltz, before he got to Boston, one of the guys that was helping him get to Boston at that time was Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers was the coach of the Celtics, and he probably golf buddies with John Smoltz, kept on talking to ownership over there with the Boston Red Sox, and next thing you know, John Smoltz has a tenure in his career with the Boston Red Sox. So that was pretty cool. I do hope Glenn Rivers does win another championship with the Sixers. That'll be pretty sweet. I would like to see us get to the NBA Finals, but that's the guy I wanted to talk about. Kind of share that little bit of stuff, like who's the son and who's the son-in-law and how he is as a coach. We're going to go ahead and rummage through some other cards here. Got some baseball cards. Got Brian Anderson, Marco Gonzalez, Drew Stickenrider, and Carlos Correa. I'm kind of glad he stayed with the Twins, all on Heritage cards. Got a rookie of George Kirby, and Luis Gil on Bowman Chromes from 1 year. Another year of Bowman Chrome, I have this Luis Garcia to show you. Some Baltimore Orioles, Glimpse of Greatness, Christian Kerstad. Rated rookie, Mike Ballman. And rated prospect, Grayson Rodriguez. Then I also have this rookies, Wander Franco. Pretty cool stuff there. That's my little rummage part for this one. And the player I wanted to talk about today was Mookie Betts. I think Mookie Betts was... I mostly remember his days in the with Boston Red Sox because, one, I think it's just time zone. Like I feel like I saw more of him playing in Boston. One, because they were one of the top teams, and two, he was in my time zone. So it felt like I saw him a lot more. Like I watched him play a lot more, and he's always an exciting player. And I could just talk about the track record to prove that. But when he moved to the Dodgers, I really don't see him that much. So I don't follow along too much with what he's doing currently. But, that's just how it is. But anyway, Mookie Betts is the research that I did on him. Like I said, he played for the Red Sox and currently on the Dodgers. He's a 6-time All-Star, 2 times World Series champion, one with each team, the Boston Red Sox and the Dodgers. A 5-time Silver Slugger, a 6-time Gold Glover, an AL batting champion. He was in 30-30 club, and he also hit for a cycle once. That's a lot of impressive details there. He also can play other sports, which I don't really doubt. But the one sport I didn't know about, kind of assumed he would be a standout in basketball. That I'm like, okay, I can see the basketball thing. It's got some speed, little point guard stuff like that. But what I didn't realize was that Mookie Betts. Well, actually, I did realize, but I just never put it to the forefront of my memory. That Mookie Betts is a really good bowler. And I didn't know that he bowled a perfect game in the World Series of Bowling in 2017. That's like one of those ones where Chris Paul and other athletes bowl along with professionals. And he actually does have a professional ranking, which is pretty cool to me. I know how hard it is to try and get a perfect game. Like the best I could do was 276. Like I love slow pitch softball and bowling. That's my personal activities. So seeing that he bowls, it just puts up the cool marker for me. In his younger days, he was a Tennessee Bowler of the Year in 2010. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Since since I did the Doc Rivers thing and I was looking at family connections, I did see that he had a family connection with a player from the MLB, Terry Shumpert. They say he's like a first cousin once removed, but he's recognized as an uncle in the family. I kind of get that because that's how my family is. It's kind of disproportional. Like, I have cousins everywhere, but how far removed are they is another thing. But yeah, Terry Shumpert, I remember him being on all those Royal cards as a second baseman. So I thought that was pretty cool little side note there. So this rummage through to knowledge went a little longer than usual, but that's what I got for you. Mookie Betts is a good bowler, and Glenn Rice, Doc Rivers, has a lot of talented people in his family. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Well, thanks a lot for looking and listening, folks. I enjoyed being with you. So long, everybody.